signals to the same page. Come under the tent as we come together with one accord for these old foes to clash again. The Bears will boot it away to start the game. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So TCU's offense will start this game off. These two have a lot more in common than they would care to admit, so when you get a chance to break your rival's heart, it feels really good. And the last time they met, TCU did just that.
It was tight. Baylor fans still angry because they felt some calls didn't go their way. But at the end of the day, it was TCU making the plays they needed to make. But David, TCU knows they're going to be facing a very motivated Baylor squad.
No doubt about it. And they're ready to put a streak together. They're ready to win a bunch of these rivalry games in a row. Talking to them, they feel like they're the better team with a better program, and they're going more in a positive direction.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking to pass. It's Fox. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man, the durability, the toughness? He's got all those characteristics, Palmer. 250
catches is impressive, too, because every week the defense knows they're trying to get this guy the ball, and still they cannot stop him.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball.
Breaks into the open, and he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers, they can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Baylor Bears offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Bears will hustle to the line. Scanning the field, it's Cobb. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Power football with the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easily.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Horned Frogs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, TCU!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The throw to the outside is complete. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. To the air, it's Cobb. Got his man quickly. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Bears want to pick up the tempo.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
From the shotgun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bears really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Makes the catch. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Bears have their offense in high gear. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll throw it from the red zone. And they're not on the same page there.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
He wants to throw it again. Oh, they're after him. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here That one never had a chance. Incomplete. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Give to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Looking downfield, it's Fox. Pressure coming. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of innings.
We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Makes a grab over the middle. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Wants to throw on third. Makes the catch. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
A first down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've got to find some answers on this drive, already down by 18 in the second quarter. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
That's caught. It's Jones. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Going to try to get it himself. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lets it fly. Complete downfield. And he's dragged down.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them, because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
The Horned Frogs with the 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Horned Frogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coffee. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Bears send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw, it's Fox. On target. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Using the quick game. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go between the Bears and Frogs. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? Baylor and TCU.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Vaughn. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Got it in the middle, it's Vaughn. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires downfield. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. So TCU pulls out the victory over Baylor. You know those Horned Frogs will celebrate and exercise bragging rights until they meet again. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.